Ladies and gentlemen, my name is William Fallow, and welcome to the Good Week Devotional Series, The Good Days and the Bad. And if you like or comment on Facebook with this exact post on my wall, you will be entered to win this Princess Leia action figure with cape. And if you like or comment on this video, you will be given a number and be entered to win her. And if we can get 30 or more likes, I will throw in an extra one. It doesn't have a cape, but if we can get 30 or more likes, there'll be 2 of them. Today's Good Week Devotional Series is titled The Good Days and the Bad Days. Let's start out and let's read Ecclesiastes 7 verse 14. And here it is. On a good day, enjoy yourself. On a bad day, examine your conscience. God arranges for both kind of days, so we won't take anything for granted. On a good day, we can enjoy the things that God has given to us. It's good to travel and go on a vacation. It's good to go out to a restaurant and enjoy food and enjoy company of friends and family. It's good to have fun and go watch a movie. If you want to go to a party and be responsible, go have some fun with some trustworthy friends. In the Bible, there are parties. Churches have them too. Ecclesiastes 3:22 says, I have seen nothing better than that man should be happy in his activities, for that is his lot. It is fine, ladies and gentlemen, to be happy in life and enjoy God's activities. It is good to have a good day. But when you're having a fun time, ladies and gentlemen, be careful. Be careful. For there are temptations out there that can trip us up, that can make us stumble in those good times. For example, let's take the example of alcohol for a second, and let's read Proverbs 20 verse 1. And it says, wine produces mockers, alcohol leads to brawls. Those led astray by drink cannot be wise. That is a very, very good scripture that we need to take to heart. It's not a bad thing to have an alcoholic beverage with moderation. I've been to restaurants where I've been with friends, church friends, and they've had a beer, and they drunk that in moderation. But if you have too much, ladies and gentlemen, you lose your senses, ladies and gentlemen. You kind of lose the idea of what's going on around you when you're drunk. Just be careful when you are having a good time. Because if you're not careful, Like if you get drunk, you never know what could happen. Something bad may happen. You might get in a car accident or something, and you might pass away, or you might hurt yourself really badly. So be careful, ladies and gentlemen. Just be careful when you're having a good time and having fun. Be responsible and godly. We have bad days as well. And you know what? It is okay. It is okay to have a bad day. Ecclesiastes 7:14 says, when you have a bad day, examine your conscience. You know who had some bad days? Joseph did. One day, his brothers decided to throw him in a cistern and sell him to slavery. And when he was in that cistern, he was having a bad day. Potiphar's wife one day tried to seduce him, and he ran away from that situation. But you know what? Potiphar's wife accused him of trying to, you know what I mean. He tried to accuse him of having intercourse. And you know what? He never gave in to her. But you know what? She decided, he tried to put himself on me. And that got Joseph in trouble, and he got thrown into jail. And being thrown in jail, ladies and gentlemen, it is not a fun experience, ladies and gentlemen. A long time ago, I was thrown in jail once, and you know what? I didn't have a good day. It's not a fun thing, ladies and gentlemen. It's something that you do not want to go through. I was really tired one evening driving behind the wheel, and they thought that I was drunk, even when I should have rested. And I just want to say, I've had that experience of being in jail, and it is not fun. It was a truly bad day. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen? God was with Joseph in the jail. God will let me know that it was all right when I was in that situation myself as well. In those bad days, Joseph never gave up on God, and God was with him. Take Genesis 20 through 23 for example. And you can go read that. And it says, in prison, Joseph was a model prisoner. And he kept himself in tune with God in prison. He never got away from God. And whatever he did, God was with him wherever he was. And you know what? The jailer noticed that in Joseph. He noticed that he was a good guy. He noticed that he was a godly man in these bad times that Joseph was having. And do you know what the jailer did, ladies and gentlemen? He put him in charge of the jail. Whatever he did, whatever Joseph did, In the bad times, he never gave up on God. And you know what? God made sure it worked out for his best. So if you're having a bad day, take a breather. Turn that frown upside down. Pour your heart and soul out to God. Give God your best in those tough times, and God will make sure that things work out for the best. My pastor, Chris Van Buskirk, said in one of his sermons, our setbacks can be used for a setup for great things God has planned in our lives. In Ecclesiastes 7:14, God says, God arranges for both kind of days. God arranges for good days in our lives, and God arranges for bad days in our lives. God arranges for both type of days. It is good to have a good day. It's okay to have a bad day, as we have learned in the scriptures that we have just examined. We have both of these kinds of days because you never know what will happen on a daily basis. You never know what the future really holds until God reveals it to us. You never know. One day, something bad could happen. We have a bunch of good things in our lives, but you never know when we may lose it or when it will be gone. God makes the good days and the bad days so we can treasure and appreciate what and who is in our lives today. In the good times and in the bad times. God does not want you to have regrets. God wants us to treasure the memories that we have in our lives with others, instead of having the feeling of missing out. These times, both good and bad, help make us stronger followers of God. So, I encourage you all, if you are having a bunch of bad days, it's alright. It's alright to have a bad day. It's not a bad thing to have a bad day. But you know what? You can use these bad days to learn from. You can learn from them and help apply it and make your life better. But if you really want something good in your life, to have good days, I got something really good to share with you all today. If you want some really good in your life, look to God, and He can touch your heart and bring a light into your life. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the Good Week devotional series. It's good to have good days and enjoy them. It's okay to have a bad day, because God arranges for both type of days, so we can really treasure the memories that we have, that we can enjoy the good times more and not have any regrets of what we missed out on. And if you want something good, really good in your life, to have good days, allow God into your life and accept Jesus into your heart. Y'all have a great day.